Hi everyone, my name is Christina and I'm a thriftaholic. Hi Christina. Yeah, so it's Black Friday 2017. I normally in many years don't participate in Black Friday because I don't I just feel like, capitalism, let's smash it, blah blah blah. Except this year I have an addiction to thrifting. So it's $1 day at Goodwill, so anything blue or green. I went to 6 Goodwills, so I was completely enabled by somebody who drove me. And I'm going to show you what I got. I'm going to show you just how sick this addiction is. And I learned a lot from today. I didn't realize that this is, as deep into this world I am in, I just learned that there are dollar days at Goodwill where the color of the week is only $1 on Thursday. So that's actually cheaper than the bins in ways. What else can I say of that? I just picked up on the fact that they don't charge tax at Goodwill in California. And anyway, I think I bought at almost like 4 of the 6 stores. And I'm just going to show you what I got. And these are what I intend to be like fast flips, like anywhere from $10 to $20 a piece. So $1 to $10 to $20 is not bad. I should be able to make back everything in 2 or 3 sales. I have a total addiction, you guys. I think I had this moment when I was going through the racks that maybe you're someone who I used to date or once went on a really awkward OkCupid date with, and you're like, whatever happened to that Christina Wong girl? Google her and be like, wow, she was this award-winning national artist, and now she sells garbage and she's like a casting candidate for Hoarders. Just her bathroom alone. Anyway, this is I'm sure this is material for something. I don't know what. I don't know at what point a side hustle becomes a sad addiction. So, okay, this is the first Goodwill I hit. Everything green or blue was $1. So everything I paid for today was $1. This is a Goodwill in the Valley. This is a Apartment 9. It's a somewhat no-name brand. There are a few sold on dresses like this. It's just like a polyester tank dress, something like that. They go for 10 or 12. Like I said, I'm not proud of my addiction, but I also can't stop. And I say to myself, there are worse things I could be addicted to. I could be addicted to child pornography, to cutting, to heroin. And that's how I have to justify this. I have to compare myself to pedophiles and drug addicts. And then I feel better about the fact that I keep buying shit. This is Old Navy. This is a brand I would usually avoid. But for $1, it's cute. I can fit it. I can wear it if no one buys it. I need this. I'll need it one day. I sound like a fucking casting candidate for Hoarders. What else? So that's what I'm hoping would be a fast flip. Arden B. I mostly bought this one. It was brand new with tags. It looks like a little bit of an older style. This off the shoulder, whatever, but it's new with tags. So figure there's gotta be somebody who'll pay. We'll flip that fast. Can I tell you a mistake I made? I don't flush my toilet. I'm sort of a let the yellow mellow. Like, I know we're out of a drought now, perhaps in California. But I left it all day, and it's totally smelly. So I'm burning a scented candle right now. Thought you might want to know that in between looking at clothing that you might buy for my house. This is a cute little top. I don't know. This brand is Poetry. I don't know if it's good for anything, but I figured it's a quick, easy dress that would go over leggings. Fast flips today. That's what I'm looking for. Everything changes when it's $1. I feel like this is just like a lottery ticket that I have to keep in my house for months and months, hoping someone buys it. This is a brand called Cow. I don't know. I just thought it was a cool print, sort of like this dance leotard fabric. It's XL. So this is kind of hipstery. All the stakes change when everything's $1, my friends. Forever 21. This is a brand that I would not pick up to flip, but it's a simple. Oh, so yesterday I just posted a bunch of stuff and I sold 3 things. I literally sold the dress I was wearing as I was wearing it. I literally took it off. I had just put it on. I sold it. I took it off my body. I was packing this thing, only wearing my underwear, if you want to visualize that. Anyway, so Denim Dresses. I had sold 2 denim dresses. One was from the bins, and one I had for a while, and so you could see it in a lot of photos. I wouldn't normally pick this up for $1, or I wouldn't normally just pick up Forever 21, but I figure I'll wear it in the interim. And denim is actually a decent thing to wear in between, because it's pretty durable. I don't like jersey. Like if you wear something made of jersey, like that could get real thin real fast. So there are free things at the Goodwill. Every Goodwill had 100 free things, and I couldn't find them. I wasn't really looking, but then I found them because I saw these Vince Camutos, and then I flipped it over to see how much it was, and it said free. So, but here's the catch, folks. Totally damaged. Look how there's a zipper missing. It looks like it's chewed at the side. So this shoe is fine. This one is not. I'm gonna put this up for like $5 or $6 and see if anybody desperately wants to have a pair of broken, but they're perfect. The soles are perfect. They're brand new. I think someone's dog just like chewed this up, and that was the end of it. But we'll see. This is where the hoarding gets really bad, but I was like, oh, Vince Camutos! I just wore a pair of Vince Camutos on the commercial that I worked on, and they were from Nordstrom Rack, and I was like, oh, I've seen this brand, and they were like $50 from Nordy's, and I'm like, wow, this is a lot. This is insane that they buy brand new things for actors to wear for a few hours, and then they just sort of get rented by other sets. So these are Uggs. This is the Uggs makes wedges. These were $1. The soles are pretty new. I have to like clean that chalk off the bottom. I told myself I didn't want to get into the shoe biz, but I was looking at the comps. Even at $1 a piece, I was still looking up comps, and they seem to be flipping okay. Oh my God, okay, can I tell you my star story? So last night, after I ate 2 Thanksgiving dinners at 2 different people's houses, I was watching Nicole State's live crate packing, and she was with Hazel Hearts Vintage, and her name's actually Kayla. It's her daughter's name, Hazel, and they were live packing my crate. Like I was like, I want that sweater, and they suddenly like packed my crate for me, and they're talking to me, and it's insane because I've been totally lurking on their profiles and obsessively watching Nicole's videos, and I got a little bump this morning in Instagram followers, and they were like, we love you, oh my God, we're in love with you, and I'm like, I'm in love with you. Like I feel like if I full on was a clothing entrepreneur, I would do what they do. Instead, I'm just sort of a hoarder who does shows on the side. Okay, I'm gonna tell you. So anyway, I think that sort of gave me a little boost today, where I was like, oh my God, like the cool girls in the reselling world are shouting me out. So this is the last. I'm going out of order, but I went to the K-Town Goodwill last, and my assumption was there'd be nothing there because it's a very poor neighborhood, and I thought, oh, it'll just be like poor people clothes. I actually got some really good brands for $1. So this actually has Zara Woman. I mean, this is a mall brand, but it's such a nice little slip dress with flowers, and it's $1. It was $1. This is a cool, you know what I've noticed? It's really hard to find good vintage now at Goodwill, at least in LA, because there's so much fast fashion going through there. But I found this vintage dress. The one creepy thing about the K-Town Goodwill was there was a guy with like wearing his jeans. I couldn't tell if he was drunk or homeless, and he had like a full-on boner under his pants, and like the manager of the store was like, you cannot change in front of everybody, there are women here, and he was just sort of like talking in circles, and I couldn't look at him because he had this like huge bulge in his pants, and that made me really uncomfortable. But don't think about that when you're going to my closet and buying things. Anyway, so this is a cool little floral dress, no name. This was a super score. This is Urban Outfitters, new with tags. The brand is one and only. $1. So I don't know this style, this sort of baby doll dress style, but I was like, hell yeah, Urban Outfitters, $1. I haven't sold kids stuff on Poshmark. I don't really know how well it does, But these two little girl dresses came my way, and they're like little schoolgirl dresses, and they're $1, and they're Land's End. So I bought 2 of these. Land's End reminds me of my middle school best friend, whose family used to order stuff from that catalog all the time. So here's the second one of that. So if there's a set of twins out there that wants to give me like $15 a piece for these, I'm happy to take your money. I am going to get back to making art, though. I will. When I'm done hawking all this goddamn clothes with weird juju and making sure I flush my toilet before I leave my house all day. This is an Urban Outfitters brand, too. This looks like a really old style art thread. Urban Outfitters. It's just a flannel dress. But anytime I see something Urban Outfitters or Anthropologie, I pick it up. Oh my God, I'm sounding like the pros. I sound like the pros right now. It's okay. This is an addiction, and you're going to help me work through it, folks. Evan Picone sounds like a brand. I didn't have time. Like, they were like, Goodwill made an announcement at the end of the day. It's got these ching ching chings. And they were like, you can't go, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here anymore. Get out. We're closing. So I just sort of grabbed this, a buck. I actually think I fit this. So maybe I have to... I'm going to try to put a wash. There's a little stain on the back, but I think it'll wash out. And then there's this weird Egyptian shirt. I don't know. Nobility is the brand. Isn't that cool? It's so awesome. So that's a thing. That's a thing that's happening. Okay. This is, I think, the North Hollywood is Studio City Goodwill. ASOS. I was on the fence about this. I have one piece of ASOS that's not moving right now. But like it seems like a popular enough brand that Poshmark does ASOS parties. So I'll see if that goes. I just have to go through this addiction, and then it'll pass, and then there'll be some great metaphor. Like at one point it was knitting, at one point it was sewing, and those all made it into my show. So somehow, fuck, there are flies in my house. What is? Am I losing my mind? Am I already in my episode of Hoarders? I don't know. It's hot. It's hot in LA, you guys. Don't leave the house for the day and not flush your toilets to save water. It will. Anyway, so this is this the dress? Is this how it works? Yeah. So this is is this the way this dress works? I swear there were hooks on it, but they're not. Okay, so this is a small dress by company Max and Cleo. I thought it was cute. That was worth $1. I guess it's just a top. Huh. I guess if you have to be really tiny. Maybe you wear it with tights. I don't know. I'm beginning to rethink my life and what it's all been about. I just won, I was named one of the YBCA 100 this year, like the big culture makers in the city. And now I'm like, is this what happens to culture makers? We just start selling old clothes out of our bathroom? Yes, it is. So this is a Stitch Fix brand called Creative Concepts. It's a little maxi dress. Can you see that? It's a floor length maxi. $1. So, you know, part of me was like looking at some of the comps, and I was looking really quickly, and I was like, I don't know if it's even worth keeping this in my house or flipping it for so little, but I figure fast flips and we'll see. We'll see. This is a Zara dress missing a belt. It's a Zara basic. I don't know. I just sort of grabbed it because it was $1. I think, if anything, I'm learning a lesson about how there's just too much garbage on this planet, and I might as well have it come through my house before it enters another woman's house, and then make a buck. Okay, oh, this is not from today's Goodwill trip. This is from, remember when I bought those fake Jimmy Choos? And you're not actually supposed, I didn't know you're supposed to, you're not allowed to exchange shoes at Goodwill. But I thought that fell under the clothing. So this was $8. These are Guess boots. And the manager made a one-time exception. I saw her again today when she was dealing with the guy with the heart on. And I didn't bring it up to her, but these are super cute. I wish they fit me. Very early on at Poshmark, I had these John Fluvog cowboy boots, which I'd worn for like 5 years. I had them resold 4 times. I sold them for $10 because I was like, who's gonna want to buy my old shoes? Like, who buys old shoes? And they totally sold within a few days. And in retrospect, I wish that I asked for much more money because I could have gotten more money for them. Anyway, you learn. This is also Stitch Fix brand. It's a cute little green tank dress. There's so much like cute stuff on this planet. I don't even know if will this fit me? I guess this would be a tight fit. I would say this is more a small. But this is Pomelo. That's the name of this brand. I don't know. I feel like Stitch Fix is just like a way for cheap clothes to like force its way into people's houses. This is the second. It's a romper. You all know I'm wearing a romper I got from the Goodwill bins. I have a little bit of a trimester stomach from 2 Thanksgivings. I also had another Thanksgiving meal midway through today. I like rompers. It's just easier to make a decision in the morning what to wear when you just have to wear one thing. What is not good is when you need to use a toilet and you basically have to get naked to use a toilet. Whew. Is there another? Oh, there's much. No, I got that. Okay. 2 bags. 1 bag left. So this is going to go fast. I'm tired, you guys. And there's like a rotten pea smell coming out from behind my bathroom because I'm a mess. This is just a vintage bridesmaid dress. Will this even fit me? I'm not even sure if this will fit me. This is probably a small, but I just thought this was a cute. It reminds me of a Halloween costume. Maybe that was a bad buy, but I was like, oh, what the fuck? And I sold a bridesmaid hippie dress like that before, and not even for that much. And then I picked up a maternity dress. I'm not pregnant. I do have a few friends who are pregnant now, but I'm just kind of interested in seeing, and this is just a Target brand, Liz Lang Maternity, but I'm interested in seeing if that flips. So anyway, that's my sad, sick addiction. And I'll tell you some numbers. So my sell-through rate on Poshmark is about 50% of the things I've posted have sold. If I were to average out what I made, it's a little over $10 an item. So I've figured out that if I post 2,000 items next year, if those numbers follow that same way, I would make $10,000 if half the things sold. Or not. Or I would just be on an episode of Hoarders Crying when they like pull my boxes away from me and dead animals are revealed under the piles. Anyway, so I want to welcome all the new people from the reselling community that are now following me. Hopefully you'll find this wonderful bridge between my politics and my engagement with capitalism, which is thrifting. And I hope you enjoyed watching me sweat in front of my smelly bathroom. I'll see you probably after Monday. I'm going to make another video because my wholesale lot is coming. Yeah, folks, I'm getting in deep. I got a wholesale box coming. All right, see you.